Question is where they go from here.
You've returned.
Expect Persephone to sock Apollo here, but I guess not.
And I see Freddy isn't with you. I'm so sorry, Grace. Did you at least get to speak to the Fates?
No.
Then what happened?
We also high eyes. Awfully post more. Nice, nice. If y'all aren't aware, Iced is a great person. Oh, I think the throwing system broke because that was not where I was. Ice did all those 3D Slugcat models, and they've been working on making VR chat ports of them. And their INV model, their INV Slugcat, is really cool, and it's posted up for people to snag. I don't know. Do you have it posted like on you have your 3D Slugcats to download, or is it somewhere else? I actually don't know how like VR chat models are publicly posted. I've only ever found them by using like those search worlds. But it's a really cool Slugcat model. I really like it has like a couple really cool effects of like a red sort of like rim light, and then like the actual lighting, like if there's a light source on you, has like this blue effect, like this blue shadowy effect. Like it's so cool. It gives the model so much, it makes the model very interesting. It'd be in the search for, oh, okay. And just search for like INV. I'll probably snag that next time I hop in. I hope you're having a good evening. It's probably late for you, so if you bounce out, that's no problem. Have a rejuvenating eep.
None of us got anything. Persephone didn't get her throne. I didn't get Freddy back. And talking to the Fates was never gonna happen.
Y'all never even tried talking to the Fates!
All for nothing.
Oh, not at all. It actually proved quite productive. We heard about your prophecy, Apollo. You knew the truth this entire time, even when you said you were helping Grace.
Yes. Yes, I did.
Why did you say you'd help? You could have stayed out of it.
I tried that. You wouldn't let me.
Oh, so now it's my fault?
Whatever you were trying to do, Apollo, you failed. We know the prophecy now.
Then it's done. You're locked into it.
Isn't the prophecy open to interpretation? Couldn't you be wrong about how it ends?
When am I not wrong, Grace?
I mean, Calliope wasn't supposed to die, but she did.
That's right. Leave. It's what you're best at.
And Apollo's a sad boy.
I don't know how this will affect your trial. We could tell them what we've learned. Even without proof, it makes enough sense that Athena couldn't just brush it off. But if she believes you need to die in order to save the idols, if she truly believes that, it won't matter what anyone says.
Do you think the prophecy could be true? That in order for the idols to live...
It didn't say live. It said continue. That word bothers me.
Athena seems pretty certain what it means.
Athena sees what she wants. I don't know that I agree with her.
That is a
I
good
won't
point,
just
Persephone.
give in like Apollo. I intend to keep my promise. We go to the trial and I'll help you, even if it means overthrowing Athena. Calliope would approve.
But what about...
Just so you understand, our chances aren't good. I suggest you do whatever necessary to prepare.
What if continue is the idols dying out? And for the idols to survive, they need the muses to live. Dawn of the final day. Well, we gotta talk to Pan again. We gotta talk to Pan again. It's been a minute. We haven't seen Pan tonight. We need a gab with him.
Pan? Are you here?
Goat
Pan.
boy? Donde está?
All right then. Guess I'll just head off.
I thought you didn't want to see me anymore. You're not here to yell at me, are you?
No,
I'm
wanted
sorry.
to apologize.
Apologize? To me? Well,
For thinking you might be behind Calliope's murder. Turns out that's not the case.
oh, then you've learned something, haven't you?
I've learned a lot of things, in fact.
Something not exactly pleasant. I see. Isn't that always the way? Tell you what, Grace. Let's indulge in one last transaction. Relay what you've learned, and I'll see if I have any advice to offer.
Tell him everything.
Okay, where do I begin?
Well, the best place to
Of
start
course
is
it
the
was
beginnings.
Athena.
Wait, you knew?
No, how could I?
So what now?
Let the prophecy play out.
Huh?
Let it play out. It doesn't say the last muse will die, just that she must for the idols to continue. Perhaps the idols shouldn't continue. Seems reasonable enough.
I mean,
No,
Pan's
I
pretty
agree.
chill with
Or
that
any of
vibe.
The other idols, for that matter.
Yes, well, if history says anything about the idols, it's that we're a bunch of reactionaries who make poor decisions.
I love Pan.
Change is long overdue. Continuing on as we have been isn't appealing, and I doubt I'm the only one who thinks so. I'm rather looking forward to the trial now.
Hell yeah!
How exciting.
Come on, Pan. Break into the trial. Let the commons decide. Seize the means of Eidolon? Of existence? I don't know. Let's go confront Apollo now. The sad surfer boy. Oh, and his oracle.
Oh, it's you. Paul comes in, mopier than his usual mopey self, and won't say a word about why. But of course, it's you.
That bad?
Huh? I'm not surprised. He left my place pretty upset.
You know, I knew it when I saw you. That girl's gonna be trouble. But does he listen? No. Look, I'm not stupid. I don't buy into this god crap, but I know Paul and the rest of you are not on the right side of North. Even so, Paul is a good guy. Leave him alone. He doesn't want to talk to you.
It's all right, Oracle. I think Grace and I need a moment alone, if you please.
Oh, sure. Don't mind me. It's not like I was in the middle of anything.
The Python pick. Snack jacket! I want that jacket, actually. That'd be kind of a cool jacket.
I know how Persephone feels. But not you. You'd have every right to be furious with me.
I don't need
I
protecting.
think I need to be protected, Apollo, but I don't. Certainly not by you.
It wasn't that I thought you helpless, Grace. It was that I was the one who set this all in motion. When I first became Apollo, I was so sure I could help people. Help the world. I ignored the warnings.
The warnings?
You have no idea how many lives I ruined before I stopped. I never should have given in to Athena. This one time, I thought that maybe it will be different.
Almost like Apollo's Cassandra.
You don't know everything, Apollo. Half the problem is that you and every other idol thinks they do.
What do you mean?
Trying to prevent the prophecy is what's making it come true.
So you want to, what, stop trying?
Maybe.
I mean, that's the thing about Greek prophecies, is
you can
it's
forgive me, Grace.
supposed to happen whether you try or not, and like not trying still makes it happen. I don't know. Anything that deals with future telling is sus.
There's nothing to forgive, Apollo. You did what you could for a friend. You didn't owe me anything.
I guess all that remains is the trial. Whatever happens, Grace, I'll be standing right there by you.
I really wonder what Aphrodite is going to be like, because one, she reincarnated recently. Two, we've only really been with Apollo and Persephone, so they're kind of like really more read in on the whole situation.
Did you forget something, Grace?
It felt like we hadn't quite finished our conversation.
It seemed pretty finished to me. What more is there to discuss?
How about you? Are you okay?
Oh, I am many miles from okay, Grace.
Don't you want to talk about it?
Calliope would not have approved of the way I acted. But then she seldom did. It was so good to see her in Hades. To have her say she forgives me. I just wish it were as easy to forgive myself.
You could apologize, you know. We could start over, from square one.
You shatter my throne without so much as a by your leave. And I'm the one who apologizes?
I could go first if you like. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry too, believe it or not. Is that better?
It's a start.
Is it any easier out there? Do you miss being immortal, Grace?
Dork, how you read? No, you're the dork. Index, get shouted out, nerd. You can't stop me. Hey, if you're liking the voices and stuff, you should check out Index, who does a lot of cool voices in the games that Index does, and a lot of cool stuff over at Index's channel, and the tabletop role playing games that Index does. It's been a week. It's been a hell of a week.
If I live past the trial, I'll let you know.
Yes, the trial.
It's a
That
whole
trial.
thing, I hear.
The trial that's gonna kill me.
Whatever happens, Calliope will approve of us defying Athena.
All right. Time for the trial. Oh, I guess we're gonna talk to our mortal friends, maybe? Probably gonna ask us where Freddy is. I'm gonna be like, oh, bad news. Freddy died, actually. Have a rejuvenating iced. And thank you for stopping on by.
This is it. All your new friends have lied to you, but somehow they're gonna get you through the trial, right? I wish Freddy were here.
Oh, time for a solo?
Like a boat.
Oh, calling back to the beginning. Circles!
Not a breeze. I am drifting cold waters. No star to be seen. I'll embrace the fire as it burns deep inside, bright enough to guide me, an ocean defied. But as I burn, they've all turned away one by one. In the end, am I alone? Like a boat lost at sea, with no sails, not a breeze. I am drifting cold water, no star to be seen. In your heart.
Ooh. Oh, that's cool. That's a cool effect.
My heart
Uh-oh, I'm gonna sneeze.
remain. I do not sail in vain.
Okay, they can get it out of me. Hey, welcome on by, sugar. Even though you threw me into the void. Rude. Alright, time for the trial. Time to overthrow Athena and not die.
Hello?
Oh, Grace, there you are. Everyone is already waiting for you on Olympus.
Wait, isn't this Olympus?
Was Olympus.
Not this office building. My word, no.
Oh, shit. We're going to the real Olympus. There's all sorts of strange creatures over there. I think I just saw one. Is it going to be all the gods?
Welcome to Old Olympus, dear.
Or we could be in space? Question mark? Woohoo!
Is this a real place?
It's the memory of a real place, which for us is the same thing.
That's cheating. But okay, I'll allow it.
Let's begin, shall we?
Hey! Welcome back, Phantom. I hope you have some good noms.
Brothers, sisters, everyone, look around you. We few who remain fled to this new land to escape the war, but we are not out of danger. I waited to tell you until I was certain, and now I am. The idols are dying. It will not be long before even our immortality deserts us.
Oh, extreme measures. Fuck you.
Has arrived.
And you'll be the one deciding which of those extreme measures is implemented, right? You and no one else.
When has there ever been anyone else? Each of you is here because I brought you here. I protected you. I carved out this space in a strange land.
Okay, dude.
Survive. I am at this trial to tell you that, as always, I will look out for you. I will save you.
Oh, fuck you,
Trust in
Athena.
me, Pallas Athena, daughter of Zeus and leader of the chorus, and I will do anything it takes to keep you all alive.
With her sword. Yeah. Yeah, same.
You mean
This
like
is a sham trial.
Sham trial? When what you really want is to see the last muse gone forever.
I don't know what you're talking about, dear.
Tell them about the prophecy Apollo gave you, and how you've interpreted it. The idols cannot continue so long as the last muse lives. Isn't that how it goes?
It's true.
Don't get rid of me, you need me. Yeah.
We spoke to Calliope in Hades. She told us how you sent the Furies after her.
You couldn't have.
Yes, I could. There's more to an idol than just the eidolon. Maybe you even knew that once, but you've forgotten it, just like all the idols have. You don't know everything, Athena.
No, I do not accept this. You...
What?
You are lying.
Except that I know that you...
Lying. Or would you like to explain to the idols how you murdered Calliope based on a vague prophecy? Tell them.
In a song and dance number.
Yes,
Cha-cha-cha.
it's me. Of course, it's me. The one who gets it done. Don't you see?
Oh, it's so hard. You know, just having to get all these other people killed.
You all turn away when I got the fish. Then you cry, hooray, once it's on the dish. That's how we do this. Yes, we. Yes, you and me. I have always cared for you. I'll always do all these things for you. All these things that you are not prepared to do.
You say you care, Athena, look around. The way you care grinds these idols down. From up above, you played your puppet show. You called it love. Athena, did you know you're turning them to gold?
Sorry, little bird, time to wring your neck.
Little girls, they dream up a future. They're sure how they feel, sure their vision's true. I fought for that throne and then didn't take it. And that was okay. Could it be for you too?
Of course you would make it all about you.
Wait, you're saying she is a narcissist, so now there's two. None of you see.
Ooh.
Down to me. It's
That red.
blame. I'll take all the pain. Think you see it all? You just see a scrap. You wanna make the call? You need to hold the map. You cloistered children. It's time for you and all who stand with you.
Yes, you too. For the cue. Time to follow through.
Oh shit.
I won't have you dying for me. It's not how this should work. I need you to see you're lost in a moment, lost in a song, but the thinking's all wrong. This whole sacrifice deal, you can live without needing to kill.
I mean, you say that, but the Furies are... They're going to gut you. That's what they're doing. Oh?
It's the right thing to do. The right place to be.
Ooh, are we gonna get all the people we've helped to stand beside us? I mean, if I have to pick one, I gotta go with Medusa. Yes, we can get everyone!
Really? Pan, you?
See it. Have to take Grace, then you definitely have to take me.
What a rogue.
Of course, it's me. Because of me, this prophecy would come to be. My Olympus is gone, and you're all looking on at a stranger wearing my face.
That's some Third Impact looking imagery.
My Olympus is gone. Now I'm some other one. Just how long has she been in place? Give it time, you'll find even an island drift. You don't notice 'cause it only moves in teeny tiny shifts. There was a voice in me that shouted, Athena, you be strong. Be strong. No cost is great enough. It was wrong. I was wrong. I was wrong, and now I don't know what the right thing is.
Oh yeah, we're punching her.
Up to you what to do with it.
Fastest snap decision of my life. That's a slap!
And this Calliope. Now we're done. Say bye to everyone.
Those look like more like slaps than punches, though. Damn.
New exciting role in some dark hole. There you go. Now it's yours to drive. Let's see how long you stay alive.
That owl! It's still there! The owl was the big bad evil all along. Athena, you have been voted off the island. Gather your things. You will depart. How long have those cookies been there? They've got to be so fucking stale. I bet they're like glued to the desk now. Athena is no longer badass in the arena. No, she is not.
We're done, yes.
And? So you're in charge now, I'm guessing.
For the moment, but it appears we're about to have a repeat of what happened in Hades.
What does that mean?
It means we are disbanding the chorus. Not only that, we have decided to the mortal world.
You're planning to tell everyone what we really
Breaking the veil.
Isn't that risky?
It won't be right away, so those who are too fearful can go into hiding. But it's time. No more laws, no more secrets.
The big step.
I can't believe you're so ready to give up that chair.
It won't be a hardship. Athena wore the fabric rather thin.
You know what I mean.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but I would have been proud to serve in your chorus, sister.
Thank you, brother. Truly. I'd like a moment alone with Grace. Well, you did it, Grace. The trial has come and gone, and you're still standing.
I wonder if there's a way to get a bad end. I mean, I kind of want to do Freddy, but also I fulfilled a prophecy.
And fulfilled the prophecy while I was at it.
Fulfilled it? Haven't we prevented it?
I'm the last muse. It was my trial. Now what's happening to the idols because of it?
We're no longer continuing. Not as we were. Yes, I see.
Athena couldn't conceive of a change that didn't mean death for the idols. But here we are.
Obviously, the freedom the rest of the idols have extends to you as well. I can't compel you to remain. And yet I am asking you to do so.
Why do you need me to stay? What can I do?
I think the question is more, what can't you do?
I mean, you can singa, you can danza.
Grace, you helped solve issues we've wrestled with for centuries. It wasn't simply because you're the muse. We need you.
I mean, it could just be y'all need to reincarnate more often. You got to do that more regularly.
Always.
I feel like some of y'all haven't reincarnated in centuries, and it shows. Act 3, 2 months later. Okay, I guess you can't go to Act 4 or the Epilogue. I'm just gonna 2 months later this. Our weird fridge.
Of course you're both here. In my apartment.
They also, yeah, they all need so much therapy. We need a god of therapy, please.
The concert went well. How do you feel?
I'm exhausted.
Somehow the Oracle has managed to get a recording of every show you've done. I believe she's a bit starstruck.
You can tell her it's okay to come in person. She's on the list.
That would require her to get out from...
When the new god of that. Yeah, exactly.
Everyone here has also been busy. Would you like to hear the latest?
I want to know about I wanted to know what's up with Medusa and Pan. Let's see if maybe we go through some of
Left
these.
the city together. Was that right?
You heard correctly. Venus wanted to use her fame to do good works as an activist, and Eros is assisting her.
Olympus version
Realistic.
2.15.
He's there to catch her when her efforts inevitably implode.
You're being uncharitable, sister. I was at one of Venus's rallies, and it was rather invigorating.
Aphrodite always did love being adored by the masses.
Well, at any rate, Eros sounded keen. He thinks this is a much better approach than wallowing in Olympus.
You mean he's glad to have time to pursue a new lover or two?
Who could blame him?
Yes!
What about
Okay, it unlocks more options.
Asterion? Are they still at the reliquary?
Asterion is not, currently. He's going to appear on the next season of that television dating show.
I thought that was just a rumor.
No.
The Minotaur on a dating show! Oh, that's gonna be adorable.
Last I spoke to him.
I don't understand the appeal.
He's a sweetheart, and you know it. I hope he finds someone.
I don't think a dating show is a good way to go about it, but you know, you do you, I guess.
There's little chance of her leaving the reliquary. I assume she's the same as always.
She is. Hecate enjoys the solitude. At any rate, she claims everything will change for us soon enough.
It is written, I'm guessing.
Naturally.
We're getting new gods. The god of brain rot. God of VTuber. The miscellaneous lesser gods. Ooh. All right, you know what? I'm going to say Medusa as dessert. So we're going to go with... Let's learn about Athena, because I don't care about her.
It's been a while.
I was having her followed for a time. After the idols went public, however, she vanished off the map completely.
You had Athena followed?
Well, you're far more trusting than I, brother. We can't count on Athena laying low forever now that the song is over. Last I heard, she was heading back to the old country, on a ship, like it was the 19th century. Why? I have no idea.
If I had to guess, I imagine she went in search of Zeus.
Whoa. Could he even be found?
If Zeus is out there, Athena will find him. If she does, I guarantee we haven't seen the last of her.
What about you, Apollo? Still planning on leaving the city?
Soon, I think. All the attention on the idols is proving rather taxing.
Yeah, I imagine.
Ooh, running away again, brother.
I mean, she's probably planning on killing Zeus.
Really, I just came by to see Grace and apologize one last time.
Zeus wasn't exactly a very great person in the mythos. So, yeah.
Yes, well, I'm glad things worked out as they did. You'll all be fine without me.
You know, one day you will learn, brother. Not today, but someday.
Okay, what about Persephone?
Any big changes?
Gonna expand the nightclub into a chain?
Many trips to Hades? No, it's business as always.
Trips to Hades.
I am no longer its queen, but I am still the most familiar with its workings. And Hades is changing.
Hades
Perhaps
is
it's
changing.
The mere fact that the mortal world is aware of us again. I don't know. Or something else is stirring.
Something
Is this
eldritch.
something we should be concerned about, sister?
Not yet. I'll let you know. As for everything else, the club continues, more popular than ever. The world turns. What more is there to say?
What about Hermes, my boy?
I'm surprised they're not here with the rest of you.
Well, we've barely seen them of late.
Hermes has been busy. They've become a social media darling. Or
As they should.
Oracle tells me.
Look at that drip.
The really amusing part is that they're not even trying to be famous. They simply can't help it.
Hermes likes to people please, it's true.
Hopefully it won't backfire on them. Fame is a double-edged sword.
Hermes lives a charmed life. Never fear.
Well, it's odd seeing their face on so many billboards, but I agree. Let Hermes have their fun.
Hermes should start. Absolutely. I want a Hermes closing line. All right.
What about Pan? I haven't seen him since the trial.
No one's seen him.
Shouldn't
Aw.
be worried. It is Pan, and what he does will...
I'm sure Pan is fine.
Harmless.
Mostly harmless.
As far as I can tell, he did regret his involvement in Calliope's death. He'll lay low. At least for a time.
He'll be back with some new scheme to make us all groan.
You're not wrong.
Oh, that's Pan. All right, what up? Did they cure Medusa? All right, I gotta know. Did they finally cure Medusa like they said they would?
I take it she's no longer at the reliquary.
She's staying with me for now. You did promise my help with her curse, if you recall.
Oh, how's that going?
Better than I might have expected. I have a few old friends who owe me favors, and they're making headway. Medusa is positive
Hell
about
yes!
Dreki at the prospect. She offered to help manage the underworld as repayment, which I can't say I mind.
I'm really
She's turned
happy
into her personal buffet.
that
Now that
paid
she wants
off.
her curse broken, we have an understanding.
It's kind of you to take such a chance, sister.
Oh, I'm used to handling the odd snake. Frankly, we owe her the opportunity to try.
I'm really happy that's how that panned out. Imagine living in a world where gods were like I mean, that's basically, what's the book series? American Gods? I think that's sort of the conceit of that book. That gods, you know, are in normal society, sort of like an urban fantasy situation.
I still can't believe it's all over.
Oh, it's scarcely over, Grace. Now that you've toppled the castle, it's barely just begun.
Well, I didn't do that.
On the contrary, you absolutely did.
Perhaps we should leave you alone, Grace. You must be tired from your trip.
Kind of feels like this is it, huh? Like we won't see each other for
It's almost like we're in a video game and it's the end.
No. Not like this. You're right.
Everything has changed.
Gotta close it out with another song, though.
Stormy skies clear, soft breeze
Yes. Thanks for giving Grace a nice cold Dreki drink. Yeah, I paid for that ad plug. You better do it. Hey, the boat metaphor again. Ah! No, not the gnomes. Grace, watch out! You're being invaded!
Lost in the sunrise, parting mists of gray.
Someone let the gnomes on the boat. Can we just throw them overboard? An infestation. Ah! Oh, that one's spinning. Look at it go! Cracking open a cold one into the close. Oh, nice that they have the the sovereignty message at the end as well as the beginning. Is there a post credits? There is not. All right. So that's Stray Gods. Not too long of a game. 3 acts, makes sense. Like that. Yeah. Really, it was a really interesting thing at the opening for them to acknowledge native peoples, both in. They specifically brought up a few North American tribes, I believe, as well as Aboriginal tribes. I don't know if it's because they have perhaps people from there. I don't know, maybe some of the greater context, or if they just wanted to generally bring awareness to that. Overall, I don't think it was a bad game. You know, I don't regret having played the game. I do feel I perhaps had some higher expectations simply because I played, I played a visual novel that had a really excellent conceit before this. I've been listening to a lot of Epic, the musical. Like, I was really primed to expect, like, a lot of things out of this game, which is probably not charitable towards it. It's still a difficult thing to combine elements of a visual novel with things that make a musical work. I think things were very interesting. Things that I did like. I do like how the different styles, the blue, red, and green, they kind of had different instruments associated to it. So as you like switch to them, you know, it would actually change up how the music was going on, sort of like the supporting instruments. I did really like that. The voice actors, I think, did a pretty good job. I do think incorporating visual novel elements into the musical framework kind of had some rough edges at times. And it kind of clashed. I kind of got some whiplash, especially on a couple. There were a couple songs in the first act where I was kind of switching between the 3 different styles, like almost every decision tree, and that was jarring. It really took me out of the game when I did that. But like, it was sort of like, well, this is the decision I would choose in a visual novel sense. In a musical sense, it's assigning that decision to be one of the 3, you know, aggressive, thinky, social, you know, whatnot. There's one thing in Act 2, which I'm glad we got through it, so we didn't have to dwell in it. I'm glad they didn't have anything heavier. It was a very heavy topic that I think in a different setting could have been interesting as an element to explore. It was a bit heavy and difficult to engage with in a musical visual novel sense in a way I think is good. It was very hard to kind of get through that. I also didn't like the kind of throwaway element in that, how it's kind of mentioned or brought in like the war as like the 1940s Germany thing. I really don't like when games or media has like some kind of magical occultism element and then they tie it back to 1940s Germany. It's like, you could just make up your own magic system. You could, for even in just the Greek mythology, they could have just tied the trauma to the fall of Troy, and it actually would have been extremely thematically relevant and worked just as well without having to do that kind of referential stuff. And it just really didn't like. If there was any element of the game I didn't like, I just did not like that at all. But yeah, that is Stray Gods, the role-playing musical.
Hello, this is Dreki of the post-production. Thank you for watching or listening to this series. Whether it was background noise while you worked, experiencing a game vicariously, or you just like my thoughts and reactions. Feel free to leave a question, comment, or suggestion of a similar game if I haven't played it. I stream on Twitch as Dreki Ormer if you wish to see things live and unedited. Regardless, have a great rest of your time zone, and I appreciate the time we shared. Bye!